On the night of July 11th, 2025, the heavens will open, not with thunder, not with fire, but with a light so ancient it speaks in dreams. This full moon is not a passive glow in the sky. It is a living force, a cosmic oracle wrapped in silver. Veils. It does not ask. It reveals. It does not wait. It activates. And those who are ready, truly ready, will feel its call in their bones, in their breath, in the pulse of their third eye. Something big is coming, but not without a cost. This moon carries the energy of manifestation, but also initiation. The dreams you've long buried under fear, doubt, and delay are rising to the surface, not gently, but urgently. The universe has heard your prayers. The energy of this moon is aligning frequencies, weaving fate, and charging the air with infinite potential. But here's the truth. The version of you who wished for that dream is not the same version who must receive it. You must evolve first. That's the catch. You may begin to feel it already. That strange mix of excitement and fear. The fluttering in your chest, the sudden clarity of thought, the restlessness that has no clear source. These are not coincidences. This is the moon stirring your energy field, whispering through your auric layers, preparing you for the shedding that must happen before the receiving. She is asking, what are you still holding that no longer matches the dream you say you want? For some, this will be a moon of miracles. But for many, it will first be a moon of reckoning. Truth will surface. Illusions will shatter. Timelines will collapse. The emotional pressure may feel like a breaking point, but understand this. The pressure is not punishment. It is the sacred force required to crack open your shell so your true essence can rise. You asked for growth. You asked for more. This is how the universe delivers. Under this lunar light, karmic doors will open and close simultaneously. Some of you will experience endings that feel brutal, relationships dissolving, jobs slipping away, identities unrooting. But what if these aren't losses? What if they're clearings? What if the very things falling apart are the energetic weights keeping your miracle from arriving? The moon knows what you're truly ready for. Trust her process, even when it hurts. This is not just a night of release, it's a rebirth, and that requires sacred surrender. The moon is not interested in what your ego wants. She is listening to your soul. If you've been lying to yourself, if you've been asking for something you're not energetically ready to receive, this moon will show you the gap. But don't fear that truth. Let it purify you. Let it recalibrate you. This is the initiation your future self has been waiting for. You may feel intense physical shifts, ringing in the ears, heart palpitations, vivid dreams, sudden fatigue followed by bursts of energy. Your body is decoding lunar, daddy-s, real, codes of light being transmitted through this moon. Your cells remembered these activations. Your spirit signed up for this before you incarnated. You are not going crazy. You are awakening. The dreams that manifest under this moon will not be small. They will be life-altering. Soul contracts may be activated. Destinies may be realigned. Financial flow, divine partnerships, unexpected opportunities. These are not fantasies. They are timelines waiting to land. But they only land when your frequency matches their vibration. That's why you're being pushed to release, too fast, to isolate, to grieve, to pray, to feel. It's not chaos, it's spiritual calibration. Beware of distractions during this time. You may be tempted to numb yourself, to ignore the inner voice, to cling to old habits out of fear. But doing so will only delay what wants to be birthed through you. The moon is offering a portal, but portals don't stay open forever. You must act when your soul feels the call. Don't miss this gate because you were afraid of letting go. This full moon is not a wish-granting machine. It is a reflection of your alignment. What you see in this moon, whether it be a blessing, a breakdown, or a moment of deep silence, reveals your current energetic truth. So ask yourself, what is this moon showing me about myself? And what must I release right now to become who I truly came here to be? There's a reason this moon falls on the 11th. In numerology, 11 is the master number of spiritual insight, portals, divine alignment, and psychic revelation. This is not random, it is encoded. On this date, the gateway opens for those who can see with the eyes of the soul. If you've been sensing a shift, if the air feels heavier, more alive, more electric kits, because this moon isn't just an event, it's a signal, a transmission, a multi-dimensional alignment of your inner world with the quantum realm of possibility. But let's not forget, the brighter the light, the deeper the shadows it exposes. This is why so many feel exhausted, anxious, or overwhelmed in the days leading up to this lunation. The closer we move to the light, the more our shadow panics. The part of you that still doubts, still clings, still fears, it's surfacing not to destroy you, but to be integrated, to be seen, to be healed. This is your spiritual homework. You don't get to bypass the shadow to reach the miracle. You must walk through it, and some of you already feel the test. Old patterns rising, toxic people returning, temptations sneaking. And these are the final trials before your breakthrough. The universe is not cruel, it is precise. It is asking, have you truly learned the lesson? Will you choose your future or return to your past out of comfort? This moon draws the line. It is a spiritual checkpoint. What you choose now will ripple across the next 6 months of your timeline. You may notice divine signs, intensify seeing feathers, coins, numbers like 333, 111, 777, or hearing names, lyrics, dreams that feel like messages. These are confirmations. You are not alone. Your spirit guides, ancestors, and higher self are all working overtime to steer you through this activation. The moon opens your intuitive channel. This is a time to listen more than you speak. Get quiet. Your next instruction is being whispered, not shouted. This full moon is also deeply tied to collective awakening. You are not just manifesting for yourself. You are anchoring a higher grid of consciousness for humanity. Your healing matters. Your alignment matters. Every shift you make sends light through the collective web. You, chosen one, are a lighthouse. And this moon is polishing your mirror, cleaning your frequency, so you can shine brighter and bolder than ever before. Do not underestimate how quickly your life can change after this moon. Sudden breakthroughs, relocations, new soul tribe members, love that feels like Dasya Vuthis are not fantasies. They are the natural results of you stepping into divine flow. But again, the question remains, can you receive it? Or will your old identity sabotage the new blessings before they root? This is the moment to choose expansion over fear. Rituals during this time carry amplified power. Light your candles. Write your intentions. Bury your limiting beliefs in the soil. Speak your truth to the stars. Clean your space. Fast if you feel called. Cleanse your energy in salt, in sound, in silence. This is not performative, it's preparatory. The sacred deserves a sacred container. Treat your energy like a temple, because it is. Remember, you're not here to play small. You're not here to live in loops of almost, not yet, someday. The moon knows this. That's why it's stirring the waters of your subconscious, forcing you to confront where you're still dimming, doubting, or delaying. You're being stretched, yes, but only because your soul knows there's more. And this moon, it's the bridge between the you that's been waiting and the you that's ready. The emotional waves may feel intense. Do not suppress them. Cry, scream, dance, breathe, let it out. This is sacred discharge. It is part of the rebirth. You are not falling apart. You are falling into place. This shedding is not weakness. It is strength. It is alchemy. Feel it all, but do not mistake the discomfort as a sign to stop. The pain is not the end. It's the passage. Many will feel isolated during this time. Friendships may fade. Conversations may feel hollow. That is not your failure. It is your frequency rising. You are detaching from timelines that no longer resonate. This moon is pruning your life for purpose. Trust the disconnection. It is creating room for divine replacements, connections that vibrate with your future, not your past. You may be guided to be alone during this portal. That's not loneliness, it's preparation. Solitude is the soil in which destiny grows. In silence, you hear truth. In quiet, you meet your soul. So if everything feels like it's pulling away, know that the moon is drawing you inward, not to punish you, but to realign you. Your greatest insights will not come from the noise, but from the stillness. If you've been doubting your path, questioning your gifts, wondering if the universe hears you, this full moon is your confirmation. It sees you, it feels your vibration, and it is responding. Your dreams are not in vain. They were planted by your higher self, who already knows they are possible. The moon is simply the mirror showing you what must change in order for them to bloom. This portal won't last forever. July 11th is the peak, but its echoes will stretch across the rest of the month. You must decide now. Will you step into the unknown, even if it scares you? Will you release the past, even if it feels familiar? Will you trust the moon, even when it asks you to leap without a net? That is the choice before you. The reward, everything you ever dreamed of, and more. But remember, the dream will come with responsibility, with new energy, new assignments. Arrive. You will be called to lead, to rise, to serve. You asked for this. You were born for this. The moon is not giving you a gift. It is returning what you've always carried within, but you must be strong enough to hold it, brave enough to claim it, humble enough to honor it. So as the full moon of July 11th rises above the earth, casting her silvery gaze upon all who dare to look up, ask yourself, am I ready to become the dream I've prayed for? Because the moment is here, the portal is open, and your soul is ready. Say yes, step through. The moon is waiting. Something ancient stirs in the sky. The full moon of July 11th, 2025, is no ordinary illumination. It is a celestial alchemy of manifestation, karmic reversal, and deep soul reckoning. Yes, your dreams may come true, but only if you're willing to pay the price hidden beneath the moonlight. For not all light is gentle, and not all dreams come without consequence. This is the moon of revelation, and she is both a blessing and a test. On this night, the veil thins, not just between dimensions, but between your highest self and your shadow. The dreams you've dared whisper into the ether are circling back. The visions you've held in secret, they're echoing louder than ever. You may feel a strange pulse in your body, like electricity dancing in your bones. That's the call of the moon, activating your dormant potential. But are you ready for what that truly means? This full moon is sitting in cosmic alignment with ancient star codes, a gateway that opens once in a generation. It's not just about what you want, it's about who you must become to hold it. Many are praying for abundance, love, freedom, but the moon does not grant desires freely. She requires truth. If you are clinging to fear, ego, or illusion, this energy will expose it. If you are not aligned with your soul's deepest integrity, you may find your blessings delayed, rerouted, or even dismantled. That's the catch. Your dream will rise, but first, the old version of you must fall. You may notice strange synchronicities leading up to July 11th, angel numbers like 1111 or 777, prophetic dreams, and heightened emotional surges. These are not random. They are cosmic breadcrumbs, guiding you toward the portal of transformation. But beware. This moon has a mirror. Whatever you suppress will rise. Whatever you pretend to be will crumble. The energy is amplifying everything, both light and shadow. So what are you projecting into the universe? The moon is working with your subconscious. She is stirring memories from lifetimes ago. You may feel déjà vu, soul recognition, or the urge to isolate and reflect. Don't ignore these nudges. They're signs you're being prepared for a massive timeline shift. The moon is asking, are you ready to be the version of yourself who can receive what you've asked for? Or are you still attached to who you were before? This is where many fall into the trap. They expect the dream to appear like magic, without the soul work. But this full moon doesn't deliver fantasy. It delivers truth. It will show you exactly what's standing between you and your breakthrough. If you resist, expect breakdowns. Emotional upheavals, relationship endings, or sudden life curve. But if you surrender, if you trust the divine disassembly, you will be reborn into the frequency of miracles. This moon is ruled by fate. Karmic contracts will close. Soulmates may return or leave. Your job, your path, your sense of identity may dissolve so that something greater can emerge. It's not punishment, it's preparation. You must become the energetic match for your own destiny, and this moon will make sure of it. You may feel intense body symptoms, crown tingles, heart flutters, pressure in the third eye, or even sleepless nights. These are signs of cellular upgrades. Your DNA is shifting. Old programming is being purged. The moon is not just lighting up the sky, she's recoding your soul. Let the release happen. Cry if you need. Sleep if you're called. Isolate. Listen. Journal. This isn't the time to be distracted. It's the time to go inward deeply. The moon will whisper secrets only the awakened can hear. She may reveal your true path in a dream. She may nudge you with divine signs, a stranger's words, a song lyric, a sudden idea that won't let go. Follow the trail. Your future is being woven in real time. But again, the warning remains. Every dream has a cost. Are you willing to outgrow your limitations? Are you ready to step into the unknown? This energy window is short but potent, from July 9th through July 13th, 2025. These days are soaked in cosmic power. Meditate with intention. Set your visions under the moonlight, but also release expectations, attachments, control. The moon only gives what you're brave enough to receive with open hands. You can't hold your dream and your past at the same time. One must go. You are not here by accident. If you're hearing this message, it means your soul chose to awaken now. You are part of a collective ascension, and this full moon is your personal checkpoint. Everything you've endured, the delays, the heartbreaks, the nights you cried, out to the universe, it's all been leading to this moment. The gates are opening, but only those who align in truth can walk through them. Your dream is waiting. Your purpose is calling. The moon is shining a divine spotlight on your path, but she demands your courage, your truth, your sacrifice of the false self. The question is not, can you have the life you dream of? The real question is, can you hold the vibration of the version of you who already lives it? Because once the moon grants your wish, there's no going back. Everything changes. Forever a storm of light is approaching. The sky prepares to open. The moon on July 11, 2025, is unlike anything you've ever felt before. Not just a celestial body orbiting Earth, but a cosmic transmitter, beaming ancient codes into the human soul. This full moon is an activation portal, a magnetic gateway between your deepest dreams and your current timeline. It holds the power to grant your desires. But beware, the moon never gives without demanding something in return. There is a catch, and it is hidden in the shadows of your own being. This full moon is not just about wishing. It is about becoming. The universe is not in the business of fulfilling fantasies. It's here to mirror your frequency. And this moon, glowing in sacred alignment with spiritual forces, is amplifying your current energetic state. If you're vibrating with truth, integrity, and alignment, your dreams may crystallize overnight. But if you're still clinging to illusions, fears, or a version of yourself rooted in limitation, then this moon will shake you loose. Not to hurt you, but to prepare you. The beauty and danger of this moon lie in one thing. It will give you exactly what you are ready for. Not what you want, what you're prepared to hold. This is the spiritual contract that many miss. People ask for abundance, soulmates, purpose, and transformation. But they don't always ask what must be released, transmuted, or lost in order for that reality to manifest. And so, when the moon answers their prayer with chaos, endings, or solitude, they think they've failed, when in truth, they've entered the very path that leads to their evolution. You may feel it building already, an inner pressure, a tingling in the chest, strange dreams, sudden insights. This is not anxiety, it is activation. Your DNA is responding to the lunar codes. The moon is sending signals to your cells, unlocking memories, wisdom, and soul assignments that you agreed to long before you incarnate. On this night, your soul blueprint begins to glow with clarity. But to step into it, you must pass through the fire of inner truth. Many of you will be tested in the days surrounding this portal. People from your past may reappear. Old wounds may resurface. Habits you thought you outgrew may tempt you again. This is not regression. This is your final examination. The universe is asking, have you really changed? Are you ready for the life you say you desire? Can you hold it with grace? or will you sabotage it with fear? What you do during this moon sets the tone for your next 6-month cycle. On a collective level, this moon is reshuffling timelines. Karmic contracts are ending. Some souls will depart your life suddenly. Others will arrive like lightning. Divine partnerships may begin, not just romantic ones, but connections based on purpose, soul mission, and higher truth. If you've been praying for your soul tribe, this moon may mark the day you finally meet them. But first, you must clear the energetic clutter from your field. Toxic friendships, outdated beliefs, emotional debris. This moon also brings forth a surge of psychic gifts. Intuition, telepathy, and prophetic dreaming will increase. If you've been feeling disconnected from your guides or higher self, expect a dramatic reconnection. You may receive clear signs, animal messengers, angel numbers, voices in dreams, or sudden inner knowings. Pay attention. The moon is not subtle during this phase. It is loud, bold, demanding. It does not whisper, it declares. But here's what most won't tell you. Not everyone will pass through this portal. Not everyone will say yes. Many will cling to the familiar. They will resist the shedding, reject the signs, dismiss the dreams. They will stay in the timeline of almost, of someday, of not yet. The portal is open to all, but the walk through it is done alone, in truth and in surrender. The moon calls all, but only the brave answer. So what can you do? You can prepare fast, cleanse, meditate. Speak your intentions aloud. Write letters to your future self. Bury your fears. In the earth, burn what no longer serves you. Let go of who you were. This moon requires ritual and reverence. Your energy field must be a match for the miracle that's coming. You don't want to meet your destiny with the residue of your past still clinging to your soul. Be cautious of illusions during this time. The moon rules the subconscious, and it will reveal what you've hidden even from yourself. This can feel disorienting. You may question everything, your path, your relationships, your identity. Let this be a good thing. Let the confusion burn away what is false. Under this moon, only the real will remain. The version of you that steps forward will be lighter, truer, and more powerful than you've ever known. And yes, your dreams can come true. But the catch is this: they will demand a higher version of you. You cannot bring the same fears, the same patterns, the same energies into the new reality. You must evolve. The moon is not giving you a gift. She is showing you what was always possible if you were only willing to believe and act in full soul alignment. If you feel called to be alone during this time, honor it. Isolation is not punishment, it is preparation. Solitude allows the downloads to land, the visions to sharpen, the transformation to settle. This full moon will speak in silence, symbols, and shadows. Don't distract yourself. Don't run from the void. That void is the womb of creation. By the time the light of this moon begins to wane, your reality may look different. You may feel like you've aged 10 years in one night. That's because your soul just passed through a cosmic birth canal. You're not who you were. You're becoming who you came here to be. And while that path won't always be easy, it will be real, and it will be yours. So look up on the night of July 11th, 2025. Let the moon see you. Let her scan your soul. Let her hear your truth. And if you are ready, if you are willing to rise, then prepare, because this moon can and will make your dreams come true, but only if you're ready to pay the price of your own becoming.